What's up? Welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing my makeup and I'm going to be like fast forwarding it. Maybe I'll do a little bit of a voiceover. So yeah, let's get started. So here I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Concealer in 0.75, and I use that to give myself a shape to my brows. And since I don't really have a shape, I'm not sure if this product got discontinued or not, but this is what it looks like. And a little bit goes a long way. I like to use this flat brush, and that's how I create the shape that I want to create for my browless or shapeless brows. So here I'm just basically dragging the product down to blend it into my lid, and then I do go over the top of the brow and outline that as well without adding any extra product onto the brush, just using whatever product was left over from the product I used for the bottom. So here I'm just going in with the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in medium brown, and I'm just filling in those areas where I don't have any hair, and I am giving myself a little bit more of a shape. So right now I'm just blending that primer in. It was the Urban Decay Original Primer Potion, and I'm blending that in with my fingers. Alright, so before I start my shadow, I usually go in with a neutral, like light nude beige eyeshadow color, and I put that all over my lid to just kind of set an even tone and an even base when it comes to applying your eyeshadow. And right now I'm going to be using Dawn from the Anastasia Subculture palette, which is going to be this shade right here. So for this, I like to use a bigger brush just to get it all over my lid faster. And again, this is just to even out the lid color so that my base where I'm going to be putting my eyeshadow is exactly the same. Alright, so I'm going to be doing like a halo eye, which is like usually darker in the corners and lighter in the middle. I'm going to be going in with Unseen and Blur. This is from the Melt Cosmetics stack, and these are going to be my transitions colors. And then I'm going to be going in with Dark Matter, which is a black, in the outer edges just to kind of intensify it. If you don't know, these are magnets, so they're awesome. They're easy to work with, they're easy to put away, they don't take too much space, and they're really pigmented. So I love this stack. And I usually like to start with my lightest eyeshadow first. So I'm just taking that lighter transition color, and then I am pulling it forward, and I'm going to be putting it at the front and in the edge of my lid and leaving the middle blank. So here I just grabbed the second darker shade, and I'm just doing the same thing I did the first time, so the same steps, leaving the middle with no color. And this is so important. You always want to go back with a clean brush in between shadows and just blend. So many people are like, oh, I can't do my eyeshadow or I can't blend. Girl, yes you can. Just go back with a clean shadow brush and just blend it. Alright, so now I'm going to be going in with Moody from the ColourPop. And I love Sarahi, I don't know how to say it. I say Sarahi because that's my cousin's name, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to be going in with that in the corners before I go into it with the black. So for this step, I like to use a flat brush just so that I can be a little bit more precise where I'm applying the color. But it's basically the same step as before, and you're going to be applying the color in the same areas. So here again, I'm grabbing a big clean fluffy brush or blending brush, and I'm just blending all those colors together. And I'm basically saying that if you see that the color's coming off, you can always add more. With like a light, this one right here, which is a Destiny, I believe it's called, from the Subculture palette, just to create a little bit more definition here. So here I'm just adding that transition color over the top of everything, and then I go in with my brush, again, clean brush, and just blend that all out. Blend. Alright, so right now I'm going to be going in with these two right here from the same Subculture palette, which is Untamed and Axis, Axis, I don't know. I'm going to mix them together and I'm going to be putting them here.
So I'm doing the same step as before with the flat brush, just adding a darker color this time around. Guess what? Now we blend again with that clean brush. That is the trick to eyeshadow, blending. So I'm finally grabbing the black color and I'm grabbing a smaller flat brush and then I'm putting that over everything and bringing it to the front as well. So same steps but with the black color. So now I'm using MAC's Soft Ochre paint pot and I'm putting that in the middle just to intensify the color that I'm going to be putting over that part of my lid.
Alrighty, so now I'm going to use the color Emerald Dream from the same ColourPop palette and I'm going to be putting that in the center. I'm going to try to do it with the brush, but usually shimmers go on better with the finger. Yeah. So let's try with the finger.
So like you saw, I tried to do it with the brush and no product got picked up or even transferred to my lid, which is why I like to use my finger for this step. Or you can actually use a wet brush by spraying it with a setting spray or Fix Plus or anything like that. So for this step, I'm just doing the top waterline. I'm not doing the wing yet, and I'm using Crown's Ultra Skinny Eye Marker.
So I'm going to be using the 2-in-1 Smashbox Photo Finish Primer and Moisturizer. I do already have moisturizer on though, so this is just a little extra. So I'm going to be using a different foundation today and a different concealer that I've never used before. I purchased these online on ColourPop when I ordered the I Love Sarai collection, and this is their ColourPop No Filter Stick in medium 81N. I don't really like purchasing online because it's kind of hard to know your colors, so hopefully this works.
So I did use quite a bit of foundation just because I wasn't sure about the coverage. And I do love to use a beauty sponge, a beauty blender, or a round flat brush and tap my foundation in, as you can see that I'm doing here. And I feel like that gives me a more flawless airbrush type of finish. So here I'm just going in with the concealer and it's in light 14. It's also from ColourPop. It was not too bad. It comes with an applicator and then I just go in and blend that in with the beauty blender, beauty sponge, or the brush.
So right now I'm using the MBM setting powder in number 1.
So I like to apply my setting powder with a dry beauty blender, and I don't like to use a lot since I am a little bit more on the drier side. So for this, I'm using the Anastasia contour kit in medium to tan, and I'm just using a contour brush. It's from Crown Brushes. And I like to put that on my forehead, my cheekbones, my nose, and my jawline. So for the blush, I'm using Gilda by NARS, and I'm using the SS013 brush from Crown Brushes to apply the blush. So right now I'm using the Anastasia Sunkissed Highlight Kit. I love this. A little bit goes a long way. I like to put it on the top of my cheekbones, bring it up into my temple, and then put a little bit on the bridge of my nose and my Cupid's bow. So I'm using the LA Girl Gel Glide Liner in GP351 or Very Black for my waterline. I love their gel glide liners. They're so good and so pigmented. So here I'm grabbing the green that I use from the Subculture palette with a pencil brush, and I'm just putting that underneath my waterline to give it some depth. So here I'm just using the Benefit Bad Gal mascara. My friend told me about this and I actually really do like it, so I definitely recommend it. You guys should try it out. So I like to add my wing after I have already done my foundation, which is why I didn't do it earlier. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just adding the wing to my liner.
And I've been using the ColourPop All-Star Face Setting Spray. It comes out really strong, so...
So the lip pencil I'm using is in 951 and it's from the I Love That I Eat and ColourPop collab. It's really pretty, it's really pigmented, and a little bit does go a long way. I don't know yet if you have to sharpen it or twist it at the bottom, so I'll let you know when I figure that out. So here I am using a Sephora cream lip stain. It doesn't have the sticker anymore, so unfortunately I don't know what color it is. They do always reformulate, but I actually do highly recommend the Sephora lip stains. They're really pretty and they do last a long time, especially the matte ones. So now I'm doing my lashes, and I like to use the Duo Clear Glue. I think it's like the latex free one. And put a little bit on my lashes, you know, let it dry for about 30 seconds, let it get tacky, and then apply it onto your lid. That's going to be the easiest way for you to apply your lashes, since I know a lot of people have a hard time.
Alrighty, so that is the final look for today. I actually have bangs, so I'm gonna be putting them down for when I take a picture. But thanks you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and feel free to share. If you have any questions, don't forget to ask in the comments below. But yeah, see you later. Bye bye.